Shalom. First of all, I'd like to start off by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, double honor, said teachers, sellers, and apostles, great millstone, likewise, brothers out there putting out this truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep into you, brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom. Today's lesson title, The Uncoordinated Empire. And we can look at the synonyms for these, for the word uncoordinated, but it's clumsy, awkward, ungainly, gawky, lumbering. And this is exactly how Great Babylon America operates today. Okay, so now we're going to start off with our first scripture here. This is the book of James 1 and 8, and it says, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Now I'm going to play this clip for you, okay, and you're going to see the double-mindedness of Great Babylon America, particularly the rulers of Great Babylon America. And we know the rulers of Great Babylon America is Amalek, okay, the so-called Jewish conglomerate, the ones who are really the shot callers of all the wickedness and perverseness on this earth. So I'm playing this video for you.
In the meantime, the U.S. Army facing repercussions of its current policy. It says its cuts over vaccine mandates have weakened the size of its force and are now calling on them to come on back to service. Mike Emanuel's got that story live in Washington for us. Mike.
Bill, good morning. The Army kicked out more than 1,900 soldiers for refusing a At least 19 of them have now been welcomed back to active duty. A letter signed by Brigadier General Hope Rampey, Army Director of Personnel Management, says, quote, as a result of the rescission of all current vaccination requirements, former soldiers who were involuntarily separated for their refusal to receive the caution may request a correction of their military records. The Army is struggling when it comes to meeting its recruiting goals. Active duty has dropped from 485,000 in 2021 to about 452,000. Its goals for fiscal 2023, which ended at the end of September, was 65,000 new recruits. The Army came up 10,000 short, so Army leadership is outselling service.
We're looking for more, a call to service to come into our ranks, and I think it will accelerate their life. So we'd love to talk about the opportunities to be in the Army or any of the services.
They've also enlisted some VIP help, with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson visiting the Pentagon to talk recruiting last week. It is critical, as Pentagon brass expects the Army to play a significant role if there's conflict in Asia.
I tend to think that the Army will have a huge supporting role for the joint force in the Indo-Pacific. And in that regard, what do I mean by that? I think the Army will play a core role in establishing and protecting staging bases for our air forces, for our maritime forces.
Recruiting is not a new problem, as the Army has not achieved its recruiting goals since 2014. Bill?
Got to get on it 9 years later. Thank you, Mike. Mike Emanuel.
So as you saw in that video, okay, you see right now where they're trying to do a reversal, okay, of the clumsiness, the awkwardness, the ungainly, the gawky, the lumbering decision that they made, okay, a couple years ago when they was trying to convince the world, okay, that there was the great boogeyman, okay, that was going to come for everybody. But here they are coming back today, okay, trying to convince the same people that they shit on, okay, in their own military force to return back, okay. And this is that double-mindedness of Great Babylon America, Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man, okay. And this is reason why we've always told you, Jakes, never to trust this man. Let's go into the book of 1 Ezra 4 and 37. It says, wine is wicked, the king is wicked, women are wicked, all the children of man are wicked, and such are their wicked works, and there's no truth in them. In their unrighteousness also they shall perish. And the Lord Yahweh has made it very clear throughout the scriptures, okay, that the wicked is going to perish off this earth, okay, and the wicked is Esau, the so-called white man. Now, we know what happened a few years ago. We've seen the implication of that here today, to the point to where they now have to try to do what? Drive changes or make changes in order to reverse what they did before. But the deceptive, uncoordinated deceptiveness that they have used, okay, is not really working. Right now you have a nation who is so morally depraved, okay, that even the depraved themselves can't even see how the hell it got there, okay. But we, the righteous, we can see how it got there, because why? This place is going to wax worse and worse and worse, okay, until the Lord Yahweh Shai sends his sons, Yahweh Mashiach, okay, Amalek, okay, to destroy himself. Okay, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus 14:5. It says, he that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. Okay, so Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man, okay, in his drive, okay, to continuously oppress the poor people on this earth, in particular, his eyes are set against us, the poor, okay, us Hebrew Israelite, the true biblical Hebrew Israelite, us so-called blacks and Americans and Latino, that the collateral damage were also his people, okay, these Edomites. And it didn't matter what positions they were in. Even the rest of these nations, okay, were collateral damage in this man's zeal and zest. Remember, pursuant to Genesis 27:41, that Esau has a hatred for Jacob, okay, the 12 tribe of Israel, in so much that he continuously sit down, okay, they sit down and they develop schemes and ways and snare in how they can get the children of Israel, okay, to perish, okay. But the Lord stands, okay, on the side of the 1/3 elect of Yasharallah, so-called blacks, Americans, and Latino, who sigh and cry for mercy from the Lord Yahweh Shai, to do what? Protect us from the snares of these people. In turn, the Lord has raised up men in these last days who boldly stand up, proclaim his name, and also speak against the wickedness of this earth, which is Esau, the so-called white man. Okay, and we are letting you Jakes know, okay, this man is not, okay, honorable. Do not worry about trying to step back in and get your record changed if you were one of those Jakes that walked out, okay, because you refused to bow down. There is no honor in a thief, a rapist, and a murderer, okay? So that piece of paper doesn't mean crap, okay? Go and speak to the ones out there, including his own people, okay, who has not benefited from the VA or Veterans Affairs or any type of benefit that he claims that he's going to give you. So there's no benefit, okay, to join hand in hand with this man. It is going to lead, however, to your death. Let's go into the book of Hebrews 12:16. It says, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. This is a despised son, okay? Yahweh Shai despised Esau, the so-called white man. He's a despised son. Okay, so here this man is, okay, he's using, okay, the most, you know, dramatic form of deception in trying to recruit, okay, members of his force that had left because they knew, okay, that this man was being wicked. They knew, okay, the things that he was trying to subjugate or trying to put on the inhabitants of the earth, okay, was unrighteous. It was an unrighteous decree, okay, and they use this term draconian measures and draconian measures, okay. If you are a righteous king, you do not need to use draconian measures on your people, okay. Your job is to do what, okay? Ensure that your people have what they need and what they require. Okay, that is ruling in righteousness and ruling and being a just king. But he's not that way. Let's go into the book of Jeremiah 51 and start with 28. It says, prepare against certain nations with the king of the Medes, the captain thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion. And the land shall tremble and sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord Yahweh Shai shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant. The mighty men of Babylon have borne to fight. They have remained in their holes. Their might have failed. They became as women. They had burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken. Now this man, out of the confusion of this place, because we know this is a city of confusion, is using a muscle-bound, okay, sodomite, okay, I'm talking about the Rock Johnson here, okay, as a recruiting, okay, motivational guy to recruit people. Question I ask here, where is Dwayne Johnson's military service record? I'm waiting for them to put it on the screen. Okay, so this man is using a muscle-bound sodomite, okay, to try to convince you, okay, because this guy stars in these Hollywood action films, you know, walk around, you know, they suck all the fat out of him, because any of you have watched him in his wrestling days, which is grab ass sodomy, okay, in the ring, WWE, okay. They suck all the fat off of him, gave him some good steroids, put some tattoos on him. And we already know this man has been bent over by every Hollywood dick, okay, these Amalekites, okay, you know, with that casting couch here, okay, and they're using him, okay. Why not Tom Cruise? Why not Arnold Schwarzenegger? Why not Sylvester Stallone? Why not one of them? Why are you using Dwayne The Rock Johnson? Okay, because this is a puffed up faggot, okay, that is out there. Look at this man. This showcase this man. This man is in lipstick, dressed dry. I mean, this is who he really is. Okay, so that shows the confusion of this place. Okay, of how bad that they will go. Why aren't they showing what soldiers supposed to be doing, which is what soldier stuff, shooting, killing, those things. That's what Esau is good at. What are you bringing a faggot to try to convince Jake to come and stick around for? And even your own people. Okay, this is the book of Proverbs 29 and 12. It says, if a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked. They do hearken to lies. Okay, because they themselves are the lie. They create the lie. And all the servants are wicked. All your subordinate generals, your colonels, okay, your officers, your high-ranking enlisted, they're all wicked. And they're all abiding on it, all for what? So, because they believe they're going to be honorably discharged and get some type of retirement. There is no retirement. There is no retirement. What there is great death. Okay? See, Hollywood and real life is not the same. Okay? Let's go into the book of Isaiah 13 and 11. It says, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. And who's the terrible and who's the proud? Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man. We're seeing right now, this man cannot even recruit, okay, men in his service, because there is no man in Great Babylon, America. Okay, the men of Great Babylon, America have turned into bitches. Okay, this man has put hormones in the food to turn the man into bitches. The men have tits. Okay, the women have mustache and they're more masculine than the man here. Okay, so here you have right now, you have the outer order doggone Edomite woman speaking right there. How the hell? See, this is what we're talking about here. Why is this woman, okay, in that position? This is what we're talking about, in their zeal to continuously feminize Great Babylon, America, which this place is known as spiritual Sodom in Egypt. Okay, they're confused themselves. Okay, and that's why this place is an uncoordinated empire. It doesn't even know how to coordinate proper lies. Okay, they can't even sit down and plan out which lie they're going to use. It constantly changes, so they have to backpedal each time they lie to the public or they lie to their people or to the world. Okay, because they're still trying to mislead the world into believing that somehow they are the queendom of peace, the one that's going to bring justice on this earth, and they're not. All that's happening to them, and we're going to close over the book of Isaiah 13 and 18, is this: everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Everyone, the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, the Mashiach, when he returns, is going to do a lot of deletion, a lot of death. And so if you, Jake, decide that you're going to continue to join this because you want to fall for the lies and you really believe in this crap, go right ahead. But you've been warned. Their children also should be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses should be spoiled, and their wives ravished. Behold, I will stir the meats against them, which shall not regard silver for gold. They shall not delight in it. Their bows also shall dash a young man to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. In Babylon, the glory of the kingdom, the beauty of the Chaldees actually should be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And how do you overthrew them? With fire and brimstone. In this case, it's going to be pelted with nuclear weapons. Okay, so that's the future. There is no retirement. There is no honor from a dishonorable creature such as Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man, who is the vilest base of man that the Lord Yahweh Shemashai created. Okay, and place him, okay, over the real lords and gods of this earth, which is the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, us so-called blacks and Americans and Latinos. Okay, so Lord willing, the hopefully elect was edified today. I just thought I'd bring this out. Okay, the lesson today was the uncoordinated empire. I'd like to close by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua by Shem Rakakadash. Double honor to teachers that listen to apostle great most so likewise, brothers, so they're putting on the truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep and you brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom.